Arjun lived in a small village nestled amidst rolling hills. Life was simple, each day like the one before. But Arjun was different.
Who made this world? What is the purpose of life?
Arjun's parents were devout Hindus. They taught him about their gods and traditions, but Arjun's questions lingered. He yearned for something more, a deeper understanding. His curiosity was a quiet yearning, a gentle tug at his soul. He longed for answers that seemed just out of reach.
Who made this world? What is the purpose of life?
One day, a traveling preacher named John arrived in the village. John was a tall man with kind eyes and a gentle smile. He spoke with a voice that resonated with warmth and authority. Arjun, drawn by an invisible force, found himself at the edge of the village market, listening intently to John's words. The villagers gathered around John, curious about the stranger in their midst. John's eyes sparkled with a light that seemed to emanate from within. He spoke about a God who loved them unconditionally, a God who offered forgiveness and hope. Arjun had never heard anyone speak of God in this way before.
Jesus, the Son of God, came to earth to save humanity. He performed miracles, showed compassion for the poor and the sick, and sacrificed himself on the cross for the sins of the world.
Arjun listened with rapt attention, his heart pounding in his chest. John's words were like seeds planted in the fertile ground of Arjun's heart. He had never considered that God could be so loving, so forgiving. The idea that someone would willingly die for him, a stranger, was both humbling and overwhelming. John spoke about the importance of love and forgiveness. He emphasized the need to love one another as Jesus loved us. He explained that forgiveness wasn't a sign of weakness, but an act of courage and strength.
Yes, that makes sense.
Arjun found himself nodding along, his heart resonating with John's words. John's message was simple yet profound. He spoke of God's love as a boundless ocean, always available to those who sought it. He described faith as a mustard seed, small but capable of growing into a mighty tree. Arjun had never felt so seen, so understood.
This is what I've been searching for.
As John continued to preach, Arjun felt a shift within him. The questions that had haunted him for so long seemed to melt away, replaced by a sense of peace and belonging. He realized that the answers he had been searching for were not in the stars or the soil, but in the person of Jesus Christ. When John finished speaking, he invited anyone who wanted to know more about Jesus to come forward. Arjun hesitated for a moment, his heart pounding in his chest. He glanced back at the familiar faces of his village, unsure of what they would think. But the desire to know more, to experience the love and forgiveness that John spoke of, was too strong to resist. With a deep breath, Arjun stepped forward, his heart filled with a mix of trepidation and excitement. He knew that this was a turning point in his life, a step towards the unknown.
Welcome, young man. Let me tell you more about the love of God, about Jesus' sacrifice, and about the new life that awaits you.
As John spoke, Arjun felt a sense of peace wash over him, a feeling of coming home after a long journey.